You want to come take a look at this? He had a gun.
He's 2 murders away from completing his masterpiece.
Okay, here we go. We are rolling. Ready and action.
New Line Cinema and producer Arnold Kopelson team up with director David Fincher to bring you a thrilling film of mystery and suspense, starring Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, and Gwyneth Paltrow. 7.
Very nice. Much better. Okay, here we go. I think we're ready.
7 is a new mystery thriller in which 2 homicide detectives are in a race against time to find a killer whose bizarre murders are patterned after the 7 deadly sins.
There are 7 deadly sins, Captain. Gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, pride, lust, and envy. You can expect 5 more of these.
Morgan Freeman plays Lieutenant William Somerset, a burnt-out cop on the brink of retirement who is forced to break in and train his new replacement.
I've worked homicide 5 years. Not here. I understand that.
Well, over the next 7 days, Detective, you'll do me the favor of remembering that.
I guess he thinks he's gonna sort of live out the rest of his life in some semblance of peace. But right after his replacement shows up, these serial killings begin. And he gets caught up in the investigation and is sort of trapped by his own need to solve the puzzle.
Opposite Freeman, Brad Pitt plays Detective David Mills, the new man in the precinct who may be in a little over his head.
Mills was very ambitious to make it to the big leagues in a sense, you know? Be the big fish in the big pond, get to the big city where the actions happen. I believe he talks his wife into it, though she doesn't want to go, but she does it for him. It's a bit of a selfish move. She's very unhappy there.
Balancing the story and the role of Detective Mills' wife, Gwyneth Paltrow plays Tracy.
Tracy is a very unique woman. She's very centered and very direct. Her husband is very career-oriented and he's very driven. And she knows all of this about him and she loves him very much anyway. He's a smart guy, he's a good cop. He loves the thrill of being a homicide detective, and they get entwined in this unbelievable serial murder case.
No fingerprints. Totally unrelated victims.
Yep.
And no witnesses of any kind.
I don't get it.
Well, we're up against a very bright man who has an enormous amount of will and patience.
John Doe is out to prove a point.
I feel like saying more, but I don't want to ruin the surprise.
His victims are all guilty of one of the 7 deadly sins.
There are 2 more bodies, 2 more victims.
He's going to show the world its wrongdoings.
911, what's your emergency?
I've gone and done it again.
It's his good work to eliminate them.
Just a bad, bad man. Truly evil.
In order to truly capture the gritty realism of the homicide detectives in action, the filmmakers enlisted the help of actual police officers who served as technical advisors, ensuring that every detail would be correct on screen.
We try to spend a lot of time with the actors. We help them with the type of weapons that they should carry, the way to properly deploy the weapons, properly handle the weapons. We want them to look like they are professional law enforcement officers, like they've been doing this as a career, that they've been trained in.
I went riding around with some detectives who kind of showed me the backside of what we see on television. And I'd have to say it was pretty hairy, going to calls, going to the morgues, learning to do this.
Perfect casting. Morgan Freeman is one of the great actors of our generation.
He carries this wisdom with him that is so evident, so apparent, you can't help but just have ultimate respect.
No, a reason to knock on this door. Think about it.
I have not seen a movie star like Brad Pitt since the 40s. He's a movie star in every sense of the word.
He's terrific. He's a fine young man and constantly absorbing and giving, you know. It's great.
Here we go. Quiet now. And rolling. Marking. And action.
There was so much tension and mystery. You could see the audience right on the edge of the seat.
We're gonna get who did this. Brutally honest. You know, no fluff, nothing light here.
It will shock. It will disrupt. It's so hot, so exciting, so terrifying that I can't even go into it because you won't even believe what I'm talking about.
Have you ever seen anything like this?